It has begun. 3I Atlas has arrived at Mars. Most believe it is an interstellar comet.
A fleet of NASA spacecraft are turning their attention to an unusual object speeding through our solar system. It's a comet, now named 3I Atlas, and it's only the third object ever confirmed to have come from interstellar space. In case you are wondering, this comet does not pose any threat to Earth.
But new data from the world's top physicists proves they are wrong. This interstellar visitor is moving too fast, carries a mass of over 33 billion tons, and follows a trajectory so precise past Mars on October 3rd, no natural explanation holds. And yet, despite violent outgassing and a direct strike from a solar eruption on September 25th, 3I Atlas showed no deviation in course, no drift, no weakness. That kind of stability suggests something far denser, far stranger than ice and dust. On September 25th, the sun erupted. A coronal mass ejection ripped across space. Billions of tons of plasma racing outward at millions of miles per hour. For ordinary comets, this is vaporization. Comet Elenin disintegrated in 2011 after a weaker solar outburst. Countless sun grazers have been torn apart the same way, vaporized before they could escape the sun's grip. But 3I Atlas didn't. It plunged through the storm virtually unscathed. No breakup, no loss of brightness, no orbital drift. Instead, it held steady, as if wrapped in something far tougher than a comet's shell, something designed to endure. Here's why scientists are alarmed. New measurements suggest 3I Atlas could be up to 46 kilometers wide, dwarfing every other interstellar object ever seen. For context, Oumuamua was just 200 meters, Borisov about a kilometer. 3I Atlas is in another league entirely. Its minimum mass already exceeds 33 billion tons, and its chemistry doesn't match expectations. A glowing green coma rich in carbon dioxide, but lacking the usual C2 molecules that make most comets shine. Stranger still, nickel has been detected without iron, a ratio rarely seen in nature, but common in refined metals. Then comes the orbital paradox. Interstellar visitors should cut randomly across the solar system, but 3I Atlas glides almost perfectly along the plane of the planets, aligned within just 5 degrees. The odds? Roughly 1 in 500. And survey math makes it even stranger. By probability alone, astronomers should have detected thousands of smaller interstellar fragments before something this large. Instead, the giant arrived first, a statistical anomaly, so extreme, some call it impossible. On September 24th, NASA launched a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket from Kennedy Space Center carrying the Interstellar Mapping and Acceleration Probe, IMAP.
Engines full power, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go IMAP.
Officially, IMAP's mission is to study the heliosphere, a 9.3 billion mile shield created by the solar wind that blocks nearly 3/4 of the cosmic radiation drifting in from deep space. But IMAP's instruments tell another story. They can track high-energy cosmic rays, measure ultraviolet emissions, analyze interstellar dust, the exact tools needed to scan what 3I Atlas may have unleashed. NASA insists it's routine science, but the timing is remarkable. Could 3I Atlas have punctured the heliosphere on its way into the inner planets? With an object this massive, some physicists warn it may have torn open a gap large enough for deadly cosmic rays and interstellar particles to flood in. Could this be why the sun suddenly erupted? Is solar activity itself being triggered by incoming radiation? Coincidence? Or urgent reconnaissance? October 29th draws a hard line across the calendar. On that day, 3I Atlas vanishes behind the sun, cutting off every Earth-based telescope. The geometry is extremely precise. Earth, Sun, and comet locked in a straight line. For nearly 6 weeks, the most massive interstellar object ever detected will move unseen. Its path, hidden from view. This isn't just an inconvenience, it means the most critical moment, perihelion, the closest approach to the Sun, will unfold where no one can watch. Even the Hubble and James Webb Space Telescopes can't risk it. Pointing near the Sun could destroy their instruments, so they shut down that part of the sky completely. The practical result? A total data blackout from late October through early December. Tracking, spectral readings, even brightness checks, all of it goes dark. So the defining moment, whether this object simply swings past the Sun or executes a hidden propulsion maneuver to stay, will play out in silence. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb has warned of this very scenario. He and colleagues describe how an advanced probe could use a reverse solar Oberth maneuver, applying thrust at perihelion to brake and trap itself in orbit around the Sun. And because 3I Atlas is hidden in the solar glare during that exact window, any such maneuver would be invisible to Earth. The only hope rests with solar probes and coronagraphs, spacecraft designed to study solar storms, not distant interstellar giants. Their sensitivity is so limited, 3I Atlas may barely register. The clock is ticking, and no one will be able to see. 3I Atlas will soon be lost in the glare behind the Sun. For 6 weeks, no telescope on Earth can track it. The defining moment, perihelion, and perhaps a hidden maneuver will unfold in silence. When it reemerges in early December, the truth will be waiting. Just a comet or something more? Share your theory in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe because together we'll be here when 3I Atlas returns.